Alright, so I'm just gonna make a quick video about my Jeep 2009 JK, everything that I did on it. Asked me what I did, because it kind of turned out very well and kind of on a budget, So with no further ado, because no one like talking, I'll show you exactly what I did. Also, obviously there is a better, more expensive way to do it, but it's just an idea what I did and what you want to do to your Jeep if you're gonna take it off-road. All right, so let's just start from the front. The lights that I have is very basic. I think it was on sale less than $100. It's more to get more visibility when you go late at night, or if someone needs to find you on the trail at night. You can definitely tell them, show them where you at. The other thing I have is the fog light that my Jeep didn't come with. It's just something that I needed. For me, it's pretty helpful because we have a lot of fogs here. All right, next thing I did obviously is aftermarket bumper. I would just say get whatever you want style, just make sure it's strong, make sure it bolts good, and of course if you want winch in the future, just get something that can fit your winch. I went with 12,000 Badland, pretty good, 6 years already. It's not the Apex, so it didn't come with a synthetic rope, but I highly recommend that. I also have the wireless module and the remote, of course. So that's pretty much was the next thing I did, just to have a recovery, because especially when I was a beginner, I did go by myself a couple of times, and it's good to be able to unstuck yourself. All right, next thing will be the lift kit. There is a lot of misconception about the lift kit, meaning people saying, okay, for an example, right? Let's say this is a boulder. People saying, I'm gonna raise my Jeep, 4 inches, because I want to get over the rocks. That's not gonna help. The pumpkin is gonna stay at the same height if you're gonna lift your Jeep 4 inches. Okay, if you have bigger tires, your pumpkin will be raised up. So that's something to think about. And that's why, because I needed more gravity, I wanted to be lower on the ground as far as the body goes. So I just went with 2.5 old man emu, but I did cut my fenders, which overall gave me almost 4 inches. All right, so it's just something to think about. I did go with empty Patagonia. I do think that 80s are better if you're not going crazy and not as loud as on the road and not as heavy. So maybe it's something to consider. Now about the bolt lock. Reason why I did this one and not some people told me to go with the ones here is, first, my hood doesn't flap at all. Some people think theirs do. Mine, I never had any issues with it. So that was the first the first reason. The second reason is because these come with different key as my ignition key, but I wanted to have one key for the whole Jeep, not to have 2 different keys. So pretty much my ignition key just matches the bolt lock. And then you can pretty much, it's just for security, peace of mind. I like it. Not to worry about people messing with stuff under my hood. As can you see here, that's the minching light module. They do have cheaper one without without button when everything is wireless, but I did wanted to get the one with the button override, just in case, you know, something won't happen. Rock lights, you know, are right there. They're not great, to be honest with you. I put it all over the Jeep. I thought it's gonna give me more lights, and don't worry, I'll clean it. I just actually take it off-road, so they're okay, you know, they're okay. The very first thing that I actually did, I got an LED. I didn't go too crazy with lights, you know, and stuff. It just, you know, Bluetooth or multicolor. This one is just DOT approved with Ember, but I did calculate that my bumper will kind of block my blinker a little bit, so I do have the blinkers here when it's on, you know, to show everyone that I'm making a turn if this one blocks it by any chance. So maybe it's another thing to think about. All right, just because it's 09 JK, you know, the other thing that I did obviously is put a stereo system, touchscreen, Apple and Android, you know, Play. And this is, I don't know if you guys know it, but it's kind of like paddle booster. You know, I can change the functions here and actually make my Jeep go much faster. I only use it on like long rides, you know. When I drove to Canada, it was like 10-11 hours drive. So like when I want to pass, you know, a semi truck or something, I'll just switch it to turbo, and the Jeep will go much faster. So that's something. And it was 119th delivered to my door. Not much here that I did, you know, pretty much left it basic. Once I step up to 35s, I added you know, the rear bumper, just because it could not carry my Patagonia's MT. It was way too heavy for it, and I'm happy that I did it. Again, you guys might want to go with something more just heavier duty, because I can tell you that the latch here is giving me issues, so I have to like open it sometimes with a flat head because it's getting stuck. This whole thing, you know, cost me $300, and I installed it myself. But you know, it's not great. I think that's it pretty much. I'm gonna give her a wash, you know, and put her in the garage. But yeah, definitely just think about what you want to do. Like I said, this setup, you know, on the cheaper side. You can go with JW speakers and stuff like that, and you know, a lot of other things that gonna cost you more, but this is perfect for me. She is great. All right, so I'm just gonna answer some questions. By the way, she's all clean now, ready to go into the garage. About the angry grill, I don't like it. It's gonna sound funny, but I like to keep the Jeep as stock as possible. I love this logo. People that don't know what Jeep is, I want them to know exactly what it is, what brand. Some people have no idea. So that's why I like the original grill. The light bar, you know, people ask me why I don't have one on top. I just don't need it. This one was more than enough. The one on top, if I'll get one on budget, is probably gonna whistle. I've had some friends with some that they just install for like 100 or two. It was very loud. There are ways to make it quiet or just buy more expensive. I'm not gonna do it because I don't need it. About the winch, already covered, you know, because not in use, cover it. Apex, yes, I believe it's better. I'm saying I believe it's better because I never had one. Why did I buy the 12,000 bulb Badland and not the Apex? Price, budget. I never had any issues with it. Maybe the Apex is quieter or something, but I'm just good with it, you know. If it'll break, I'll just get another one. All right, the other thing is, you know, if you decided to go off-road, right, you put new tires, you know, lift, whatever. I did re-gear it to 410 because I have 35, sorry, and I put Yukon Posi lockers, front and rear, as well as ball joints delete. I believe that's the company called Made in the US. The ball joints, you know, delete, they are amazing. I just finished the Washington BDR, all 6 sections, and it's amazing. I never had issues with it since 2018. As you can see, sway bar disconnect JKS, that's what I'm using right now. I love them. It's been years and they are great. Hopefully, I mean, not hopefully, just make sure you get the height, you know, that you need for your application, but they are very great, highly recommended. Okay, beside that, I don't know, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, people ask me about the fenders. No, I didn't paint them. The Rocky Mountain Edition comes with matching fenders. That's the only thing that I needed pretty much, besides you know, basic Jeep. I just do not like the black fenders, as well as, you know, the leather seats that it comes with, that it's really easy to clean. Again, if you go off-road, get muddy, so it's really easy to clean. But that's it pretty much. I'm trying to keep, you know, my windshield as visible as I can. So I chose, you know, the Rugged Ridge mount, phone mount. I know there are other ones, but I just want to keep this, you know, as clear as possible. So I rather not to put mount here, but I just put it here. Sometimes I put the GoPro there, and there is really not much of a windshield here. So that's another little upgrade that I did. I think everyone needs handlebars, you know. It's easier, and also it's kind of save, you know, the seats, you know, when people don't grind on the seats, you know. So this is pretty nice. I think that's it. Thank you so much, and let me know if you have any questions or suggestions, you know, each to his own, of course. That should be it.